Antoine Semenyo and Manchester City is not a match made in heaven. In fact, if you had asked anyone last season, no one would have thought that City would have any interest in Semenyo at all. Yet, here we are. But why? Manchester City are mostly recognized as a team built on structure and control. Their success is built on Pep's philosophy of positional discipline and dominance of possession. Every action on the pitch is designed to reduce uncertainty and maximize control over space, tempo, and the ball. So how does a Semenyo fit a system like this, who comes from a Bournemouth team that doesn't have anywhere near the same system? Well, even the most refined systems have its limitations. Against certain opponents and tactical scenarios, control alone does not always translate into results. In fact, last season, we saw how a Pep team suffers a lot when it is not in control. In these moments, teams require players who can introduce directness and physical disruption without undermining the overall structure. This context makes Antoine Semenyo an interesting profile for Manchester City. But who is Antoine Semenyo, and how does he fit the current Manchester City team? Unlike the other elite talents that people talk of, Semenyo's career progression wasn't through some elite system. The London-born player of Ghanaian descent, he was rejected by Arsenal and Spurs academies. Not only that, he did not even get picked by Crystal Palace, Fulham, or Millwall. After lacing up his boots again for an open trial, the forward eventually joined South Gloucestershire and Stroud College's football academy, where he was picked up by Bristol City. His early years were defined by loan spells. He went to Bath City in 2018, followed by a loan spell with Newport County, and then another short spell at Sunderland in 2020. He eventually became a first-team regular for Bristol City in the 2020-21 season and became an important cog in its wheel till January of 2023, when eventually Bournemouth came calling. He played a bit part role in Bournemouth's 2022-23 season in the fight for Premier League survival, but became an integral part of their first team in the next season, making 33 appearances in the Premier League, scoring 8 goals in the process. His stature continued to grow as he made 17 goal contributions the next season, but it is the current season that has seen him truly break out as an attacker. At the time of making of this video, Semenyo has already scored 10 goals and provided 3 assists in just 20 league appearances. Despite what Semenyo has done over the last couple seasons, you wouldn't expect City going in for him. He's 26, not someone touted as a prodigy, kind of a late bloomer, and is only just starting to show his quality. So why is City in for him? Well, he brings in one very essential quality that City in general and Pep in particular appreciates a lot: versatility. Semenyo is a versatile forward who can play across the forward lineup in any position: left wing, right wing, centre forward, you name it. He's not exactly two-footed and mostly relies on his right foot, but he still can use his left foot to a good extent. And being able to use both his feet means he can create more angles for passing and shooting. In possession, he is an excellent ball controller and carrier. His first touch is sharp, allowing him to settle the ball quickly and prepare for his next action. In tight areas, Semenyo manipulates the ball skillfully, using his body and strength to shield it and retain possession under pressure. This also allows him to create chances by holding onto the ball till the very perfect moment. Defensively, Semenyo's physical attributes help him a lot. Standing at 185 centimeters and strongly built, he's adept at shielding the ball under pressure. Out of possession, he's also a great aggressive presser and one of the most important cogs in Iraola's defensive game at Bournemouth. He consistently drops deep into his own half to provide defensive support, protect space, and ease the pressure on his fullback. His readiness to track back over long distances helps his team stay compact and organized without the ball, something City would appreciate dearly. This doesn't mean Semenyo is a complete and ready-made solution for Guardiola. He still needs to improve in the final third, especially decision making. While he's improved immensely in the last couple of seasons in the Premier League, him overcomplicating situations in the final third, namely taking too long to release a pass or a shot is a hindrance, but something that can be coached on and be improved upon. Having said all this, the most important question is, how would Semenyo fit the current Man City team? Despite City's current injury crisis, attack is one place where they're not short in personnel. Between Haaland, Foden, Doku, Bernardo and Cherki as the regular starters, with Marmoush, Savinho and Bob being the options of the bench, where do you fit Semenyo when everyone is fit and available? Well, obviously depth in quality is important for any team that wants to challenge for the title. But even then, there's a chance one of the attackers, especially the one of the non-regular starters, may have to leave. Some rumors do say Dortmund being interested in Bob, even if it doesn't happen this window. Moreover, with the workload through the next few months, there will be plenty of minutes available to Semenyo. As we saw in the post-Christmas games, some of City's attackers can really use some rest. Now the only question remains if Semenyo will succeed in this Manchester City side. And that question can only be answered in time. Thank you for watching. Like if you liked it, share if you find it worthy, and subscribe for more content like this. This is Salty Football.